Alright guys, what's going on? Welcome back everyone from YouTube, welcome back everyone from Twitch here on live stream. We're gonna get started here with the Upgrade Randomizer episode 14. However, I opened up the wrong game, so let me open up the correct game. And then we'll get started. So, hope everyone's doing well today. Welcome in, Taraka, good to see you. And this takes forever. Launch, there we go. All right, sweet, there we go. See if I can skip the intro. Can I? Yep, then we got it. Nice. Grab my controller. Alright. So, we are level 5. Still, this very well could be the last episode in Michigan. So who knows? For the time being, because we're probably going to have to come back, as you guys know. If you've been following along. We need to reach level 11 to unlock a mission, and we just don't have it right now. So, let's quickly knock out some of these. Do this one here. Or do that. Do Hunter's Parking, Fallen Antenna. The Fallen Antenna. I don't know if that's actual. I can do Rusty Legacy too. Okay. Signal in the mountains. You know what? I need to go do that right now. So what we'll do is, because I know there's a mission that comes right after that. So we'll go do this right now. And then we'll get back in the Twin Steer. And try to quickly breeze through this. So for the reasons I'm not using the Kodiak really not much here is, well, we've struggled a lot with the Kodiak throughout this series for about, I don't know, 12 episodes. So I'm gonna lean upon a little bit different truck for a little bit. Until we get the Allterrain tires, and then I'll probably jump back in the Kodiak, and he'll be the prime mover for the time being. Status report. What's up, KOs? Welcome in. Okay, so status report. 83%, still level 5. Not even halfway to level 6. And then we also have four little tasks to complete. And then I believe, I don't think I can do the super order. I can't do that. Can't do that still. I can do instruments and development, which is probably going to be something I try to do here on stream. Probably going to do this one too as well. And then timber at arm's reach, which actually we're going to do timber at arm's reach right after I complete these little tasks here. So I don't know if it's going to get us to level 6 or not. But pretty much after that's done, I need to jump to Alaska. Because, as you guys know, we're not going to reach level 8 to get to those missions with the old and stuff like that. So we're just gonna have to go to Alaska, but that's kind of a good thing because Alaska has more upgrades than Michigan, so it gives us more chances to find things. Plus, Alaska's pretty cool, so I'm actually gonna fill myself up here. I'm just gonna sap some fuel from this guy. So let me activate this mission. So it's called Signal in the Mountains. So I think I turn here. Pretty much straight go. Straight line. I'm not going to be worrying too much about selling my trailers off, especially the ones that have fuel in them right now for the time being. It depends. It actually depends. If I have to come back to this place for those missions, I'm gonna leave trailers here just 'cause I'm gonna need support. So I'm not really sure. I'm gonna have to like think about what trailers I need to leave in certain areas or support on the side when we come back after level 8. Thanks, Chaos. I appreciate that, man. It is very interesting. It's tough, but it's interesting, for sure. But I'm pretty confident in using the Scout 800 in Alaska, even with no chain tires. I'm actually really confident. I wonder if I get the mud tires actually at level 5. It might be level 6 for mud tires for Scouts. I'm not sure. I have to check my sheet, but it's not in front of me, so I'll worry about it when I get back to the garage. So is everybody excited for Season 9? I know I am, actually. I'm super excited for Season 9. Signal in the Mountains a classic? Yeah, it is. Pretty sure this will be the last mission I really need to use my Scout for. I don't think so. I think Season 9, from what I've seen so far, now, from my experience, I've only actually seen the trucks, have not driven them. I've only played about 5 to 10 minutes of gameplay on the PTS. I just really don't want to ruin it for myself. For the sake of making content, that content might change too. So, yeah, I'm not one of those dudes, but it looks good. It looks really, really good. You feel like it's gonna be overly easy again? Man, I kind of enjoy the fact that they're making them like a little bit friendlier. Because if you think about it, oh man, I passed it up, didn't I? I blew right by that thing. What an idiot. I could go this way. You know what? We're gonna go this way. The thing is for the longest of times, people just depended on the Russian vehicles to go through all the areas in the game, from Kola Peninsula to Yukon. Not so much Wisconsin, more especially, and then, yeah, it's just been tough, man. Even Season 5 with the Dawn region was tough. So, Season 6 kind of mild it out a little bit. There are some areas where you definitely have to lean upon some vehicles, but I think it's good that you can actually use the NA vehicles a little bit more. Makes the game fun, I don't know. And also, you got to think about people who who don't have, you know, 3 hours of time to complete a mission. They want to jump on, get some progress, hop off. But I don't know. Season 8 was, I don't want to say Season 8 was easy. It was like a moderate difficulty because I think it was, the logistics made it kind of a pain, I guess. I don't necessarily think the terrain was bad. I mean, the thing is, the actual trails, you could genuinely tip over. They're like lopsided, the ruts were like, there's huge divots. If you took shortcuts, they were like up and down. You know, you really had to watch your balance on some areas if you're taking shortcuts and such. There wasn't a lot of like crazy mud. I think what they need to do is excuse me, I'm like clearing my throat. I think I'm getting sick, guys. But I think what they should do is they should make the game more about keeping your balance, like tight roping things, kind of like this, like going up in mountains, going through smaller passes. I think that makes much more interesting gameplay than holding your gas trigger down, putting it in low gear, all that stuff, you know, using your winch like crazy just to move forward an inch. Yeah, for sure. The twin steer, yeah, the twin steer and the oh my gosh. Yep, that's the right tower, right? Yep. And yep, it's a borderline sky. Borderline scrap at this point. Should be replaced long time ago. But I guess we'll have to make do with what we have. That's not a lot of experience. One container. I don't get it. Container to the broken area. Where do I get that container at? I think I get that container over in, I think it's Drummond. No. Give me a second. Let's see. I want to see something. You know what? Ah, that's right. Here's where I get the containers. That's where I get the containers. But we can't open this up because I haven't done out with the old, I think. Okay, that's fine. Twin steer. Refuel. You are going down this way. Gonna get that bridge. After that, I'm going to actually go back down. I know I'm mapping this out. I know where I'm going. This is not hard mode. This is actually a mod called SnowMixer. That is a mod where all the upgrades in the game are actually scrambled. If you want to know a little bit more, you can type in !rules and it'll pop up the rules of this this gameplay, but it is kind of my own tailored hard mode. I do have a hard mode. I'm currently in Alaska. Not Alaska, I'm currently in Wisconsin, sorry. But I don't think hard mode is that hard, to be quite honest. It's just logistics. I think this is a much more interesting, hard challenge for me. Oh, you get it from the antenna. Okay. I was wondering about that, actually. It's been a while. I believe I have to load that, though. I have to manual load that. I probably need to get my Fleet Star, and that's going to be a process. somewhere in between, it feels like it's a grind. Yeah, I mean, I was thinking about doing a review on the whole game and just giving my thoughts on what I felt like in my own experience on this game, but I need to do some more thinking on that to make some points that I can relate to people who play this game and other games too. Yeah, exactly. Hard mode is more just a fuel management, logistics, setting up your support, and then literally driving yourself back to the garage. That's what I think it's about, honestly. And I think I did a really good job with managing fuel. I haven't spent a dime on fuel since I started hard mode, actually. And I'm just now running out of fuel, I think, in Wisconsin, which should be the last of my free fuel. You're the man, the bridge is solid, and we've struck oil. The boss asked me to let you know that these very much appreciate your assistance. He won't forget it. Thank you. Cool. Yeah, this vehicle here, it is completely stock except for the randomizer did give me the biggest engine for the twin steer, which is shared with a couple other vehicles as well. The other twin steer, the Cat 745C and the Cat 770G. So, it does really well. Now, it doesn't have awesome tires. It only has Allterrains right now, which they're kicking butt, so not really too concerned. And if you guys have seen my last stream, I did show you guys a container delivery from a guy named Timmy Gunn. And he did like 2 container delivery runs with this vehicle, one without all-wheel drive, one with all-wheel drive, and essentially the all-wheel drive only really beat it by 2 seconds, so. Oh, there's plenty of fuel from the base game. Michigan and Alaska, I think my hardest part of having all that free fuel, especially in Michigan, was getting it over to Alaska. And then from Alaska was getting all that fuel over to Tamir. That is essentially why I bought a couple vehicles, because I needed more tankers to carry fuel over from map to map. After Alaska, after I moved to Tamir, it wasn't really an issue. Has a really fast off-road gearbox? Yeah, it does. I think what it is the... I don't know if the off-road gearbox has a certain tire rotation speed, but because this has bigger tires, if it's rotating the same speed as a smaller tire, it's going to travel greater distance. I believe the speed is going to be greater. I think. Oh, that's right, it's up here. I'm trying to get to this little fuel trailer and pull it out to the road. Just so it's like accessible, because this huge loop, right? You have this huge loop, essentially, that goes around this map, and then you have these north and south ways. So I want to have this trailer somewhere like in here, or just somewhere that, you know, if I'm doing something, just, you know, stop by, just grab a sip of fuel, I'm on my way. Yep, there it is. I'm actually going to back into. Yeah, Cola is it's a good map. I think people didn't enjoy Cola because when they first played the game, none of us were super experienced on the new mechanics, right? The ice shards, the snow, the broken ice, crossing lakes, all that stuff, right? So it was like an all new thing. Then plus you have this prototype exploration unit you have to use. It was so unlike what we've seen before. That's pretty much why I think everyone says it's really difficult. But I mean, there's not a lot of hauling. And once you can find your way across the map pretty easily via the ice, it's not bad. The northern lights were awesome at night, yeah. Yep, that's true. Let's go. Try to pull this out of here. I'm gonna see if I can pull this scout out of this mud. I'm pretty sure I can, but I'm gonna see if I can pull it out, but I also want to see if I can get at the container from that one area as well. Knock out two birds with one stone. Of course. Yeah, Cherno is nice. It's a good map. I think Cherno is good after you get everything unlocked. Unlocking everything, you know, those little blocked passes and all that stuff is super annoying at first because, yeah. When you open up the map on Cherno, it's kind of nice after that. Although I'm not a huge fan of where they put the garage because you have to come down from the garage like every time. You come down that huge slope. There's different ways to get down and stuff like that, but it's just like a... You take the long way, it's like a long... Yeah, honestly, the new... People were saying the new map has like a little bit of a Michigan vibe to it. Because it's like more of an autumn map. Okay. Just gonna bring this with me for a little bit. Just gonna bring it to this little hub over here. This little cargo hub. Somewhat get it closer. Yeah, Alaska is easier because of the paved roads. That is true. Honestly, they could have made Alaska the first map. But the only thing is, if they did, they would have to give you... I think they would be inclined to give you like a... I don't know, chain tires or something like that, so... The roads in Tamir, oh my gosh, yeah. I'm just spinning way too much. Well, the thing is, I think people at first having highway tires going down an icy road and sliding around, especially going through the mudded areas and stuff like that, they would have a big issue with it. I don't think a lot of people would really appreciate that. Let's see here. There's that. The hunter's parking. You know, we'll do this. I'll bring him back. And I know there's a... Yes. I have to do Rusty Legacy too. So I'll try to do those. Try to do the fallen antenna and then try to do this too as well. But yeah, I don't know. I think Saber is moving in a different direction, if you ask me. I think they're starting to move away from the super conditions and more toward, I don't know, something else. I mean, honestly, I don't think they can keep people interested if they keep putting out maps like Amore. So, the Amore, you know, those other maps that have super conditions and stuff like that, yeah. I just don't think they can keep that up. It took people a long time to complete Amore. It really did. I know I took a while too. I was also like, I think I finished pretty fast because I was putting in a good amount of time. Okay. Here's that fallen tower here. Hold on a second. I'm gonna pull him out. Yeah, that's true. I think it's underrated just because a lot of people just hate the fact that it has a dead axle. Yo, Oberfan, welcome in, man. From Canada, nice, man, awesome. Same. The same issue as the Paystar. What do you mean by that? I honestly think that the 681 is a strong truck not because it can do crane sideboard combo. I think it's a better low saddle hauler actually. but that's just my opinion. What about hating the twin steer? Wait, who? What? Someone hates the twin steer? Okay, so I'm gonna try to get through here. Back up. The dead axle. Yeah, the twin steer doesn't have a dead axle though. Oops. Yeah, the twin steer doesn't have a dead axle. I believe I need one. Crane bed trailer issues when you use short tongue trailers. Yeah, that's true. Honestly, there's a lot of trucks that have that issue. You're doing some farming in SnowRunner. Nice, man. What's up, Toller? Welcome in as well. Good to see you, man. Let's see. What am I doing here? Taking this back. Then broken antenna goes up there. Yo, what's up, Ghibli Niblets? Welcome in as well. Okay. Fair enough. Let's go. Crossroads is confusing. Yeah, Phase 8 has a lot of logistics. I'm gonna say that. I think that's what makes it a little bit interesting, maybe for like a difficulty perspective. That and the repeatable tasks of farming alone, getting all your farming gear over to one side, doing farming, yeah. For anyone that's playing Phase 8 on hard mode, I really would like to hear how you're doing it on Phase 8 hard mode, just with logistics. And having a good time. I'm doing all right, man. I seen you were streaming the other day. I'm not sure what game though. I don't really sit on Twitch, but I did get your notification. Oh, ATS and Ready or Not. Nice, man. How you enjoying ATS? Oh, nice. You convince your friend to give it a try? Nice, dude. It's always a good experience when someone you know, like a real life friend, wants to play the same video game you play. That's kind of the sad thing about me playing this game is like I tried to get my brother to play it. He started to, and then he just gave up on it. You really have to like this type of stuff to want to play it, you know? Like all my friends that live back here in my home state, they all want me to play WoW, and I kind of do, but I don't enjoy it as much as I did like way back in the day. And another thing is I just don't have the time and like to put in the effort, you know? No, you're speaking of in real life stuff. Yeah, so they're like real, like friends, like in real life, right? And you probably went to high school with. Fuller, you're in college now, aren't you? I think last year you said you were in high school, like your senior year of high school. Play Wizard 101? You played Mud Runner before Snow Runner? Nice. I didn't play any of the Spin Tire series before Snow Runner. I don't even know why. Honestly, I don't even know how I got interested in playing this game. I just seen it. I think it was advertised somewhere. And I was like, yep, I want to try this. And that was it. After that, it was like 10-hour days on Snow Runner. I think this is where he goes. Yep. We have been there all day trying to get that darn thing out if it weren't for you. Thanks a lot. Okay, cool. Let's go. We gotta go to Broken Antenna, and then I'll do that Rusty Legacy. Oh, nice, man. B-dubs. Nice, dude. I love B-dubs, man. I love their wings. Man, I remember we have this like small chain out here. It's called Quaker Steak and Lube. Yo, Johnny Midnight, thank you for that follow. Appreciate it. Welcome in. And we would go there and we would do, you know, on wing night. Wing night was like, oh gosh, wing night was like Tuesday nights where you pay like a certain amount of price and you get to eat all the wings that you want to eat, right? And they just keep bringing them out to you. Like whatever ones you want to order, they bring them out to you, right? You can't take anything home, which is fine. Gosh, I keep doing that. I don't know why I keep just being lazy with letting off the... Wish I could just disable the horn. And man, we would just crush workouts before going to wing night, and then we would do like the atomic wing challenge and stuff like that, and it just got crazy. You gotta like sign waivers, wear gloves. Yeah, it got pretty wild. Alright, let me actually see where my turn is because I don't want to miss it. There we go. So we're actually going to do logs next. I think I only have like 2 sets of logs I need to actually get. So that's really the next part. And that'll finish the logs for the region. See, something I think everyone should try to do is like, so you see this mission? The Timber Arms Reach. There's a ton of logs that go to like Smithville, right? And then other logs go other places. If you do all the parts of those missions that are in the area that you're in, it'll pay off in the long run. Then you won't have to run back to those maps. You can just, you know, finish things here. This is my turn, yep. Some of the canker sores you get, man. Canker sores suck. Oh man, those things are the worst. Seriously, the worst. And the thing is, like, so they had this atomic challenge, right? They bring you out 4 wings. You sign a waiver. They give you some surgical gloves. Just get my chair in here. And then they say, okay, try to do it. And, you know, at this point I have like a belly full of wings, right? And then I think they have like a burn period where you have to go like, I think 10 minutes without like having anything but water. And, you know, we did it. And the atomic wings, they don't taste good at all. It's just death, right? Well, then later on, a couple years later, they came out with a wing called the triple atomic. And the crazy thing is, like, when we did the triple atomic challenge, they actually tasted good. Like, I didn't feel like I was eating something disgusting just for the sake of saying I did it. You know what I mean? Like, the taste was like, had like a hint of sweetness. It was actually kind of like tangy, but then like the spice just cracked you. So it was good. Yeah, man, I don't even know. Some of the peppers they got now are insane. Now a flip. Now flip the switch, and I like what I'm seeing so far. The signal is up again, so it looks like we're in business, at least until next time. Next light rain turns into a glorified landmark again. Okay, cool. Thank you for that. How much experience we have? Almost halfway. Okay, I'm actually just going to back down this hill. Find a place to turn around. Perfect. Okay, let's see what I gotta go first now. Yo, Xantha, welcome in, man. But how do you put gloves on your mouth and throat and stomach to protect them? You don't. You don't. It's, simply put, you just get tore up, basically. Alright, I'm actually gonna go this way, Stop by here, grab a drink of fuel. Run up here, past this tower, grab this thing. Probably come over here, grab this P16 as well, and then drive down. Because I need to start doing some logs. Oh, you'll feel it on the other end. Honestly, like, if anyone does that challenge, which, if you ever watch, like, Man vs. Food, or any of those, like, people that do challenges, they always drink milk right after. Like, after the burn period, they just chug milk. And that's the thing, is because it'll neutralize some of that, that spice. Because it's so much acid, right? And milk is a base. So, yeah, dairy helps. I never done that. I never did that. And yes, it was very bad. Oh, go before. Oh, so drink milk before. Yeah, that makes sense. So it kind of like coats your stomach already. It's a good idea. That is actually a better idea, probably. Very, very good point, Bowler. Very good point. Yo, Johnny Midnight, what's up, man? You've been watching the series on YouTube? Oh, nice. Awesome. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Really glad you got to catch the stream. Glad you've been liking the videos as well. It's tough, man. It's tough, like, I think, like, after after all like the reviews and stuff like that, like thinking of something that people would like to watch about this game, it's really tough to think about, honestly. Something that would be fun for people to watch, but then also like something good for me to enjoy. I'm glad it could satisfy both those things right now. Bananas, stuff that makes... Oh, yeah, yeah. So, since we're talking about food, I have to tell you this, okay? So Chipotle sent me an email. I almost want to show this email. It's kind of funny. They said that I was like a founding member, I guess, that's what they say, of the little point system that Chipotle put out. And, yo, what's up, Lulu? Welcome in, man. Any tips for Alaska? Oh, let's see. Tips for Alaska. I'm going to tell you that the 745C is going to be really, really helpful. I'm going to say the ANK Mark 38 is going to be super helpful. The BM17, don't be afraid of it, even though it doesn't have a diff lock. It's still going to be a really good truck for you. The roads are going to be super helpful as well. There's a ton of like actual roadways that you can travel very quickly through to areas. Alaska is really not that hard. If you've done Michigan, I think Michigan might be a little harder, but Alaska is going to be a very good area. You're going to have a lot of fuel around and stuff like that. I think just sticking to your trucks that can go to low gear and have diff lock as well is going to be another important thing. But I really think in Alaska you could almost use any truck you want to use, and you'll pretty much get through it. But if you need a vehicle to kind of like bail you out, the 745C is going to be your ticket. And you'll find the 745C in Alaska, so. Eat stuff that plugs you up, okay. This playthrough is great, even with all the winching. I actually learned a few things about... Oh, nice, man. Yeah, there's a lot from winching, especially like winch length, and yeah, there's just a ton. You probably can see that I've spent a lot of time stuck. But anyways, so this email that Chipotle sent me, they said that... So I think I signed up for the rewards members when it first came out. And this last year, since I was traveling for work, 315 of the 365 days, I went to Chipotle 123 times. And they said I am in the top 0.5% of Chipotle customers. And I was like cracking up. My wife was like dying, because she knows I love Chipotle. Is the best for medium logs, medium and longs. Oh shoot. Okay. For Alaska. Now, tell me a little bit, Lulu, about your game. Are you a person who plays it from like chronological order, like you go from Michigan straight to Alaska and you play everything 100% through, or do you jump around and grab trucks? This will kind of like set up my answer. Okay. Okay, so you don't do 100%. So you play chronologically, but not 100%. Okay. So essentially, what I think you should do, so you're probably not using mods as well. So that's good. So for an unmodded playthrough, if you have trouble, here's the issue with some vehicles. One, I think once you have the biggest engine for the P16, that's going to be a pretty good logger. Same thing with the P12. The P12 and the P16 are not going to have the craziest amounts of power, but they're going to be good for Alaska because there's not a lot of up and down. It's kind of odd. but there's not a lot of crazy amounts of up and down there. They're going to be pretty stable if you use the double tires in the back, which I recommend using. Also, if you want to use trailers, the actual medium trailer attachment, you can do that. I think the P16 is going to be good because of its special properties. Also, don't feel bad about leaning on the 745C for some logs because it can do medium logs. So you can also do that. Yes, and the dairy. The dairy actually can be a heavy hauler too as well once you rescue it. That is a good point there, Grocer. And the P12 is good for medium. The P12 is a really good truck, man. It honestly, I bought it on my hard mode playthrough and people were like, what are you doing? Why did you buy this? And yeah, I just think it's a really good support vehicle slash whatever I need it to be. And pertaining its power, I just deal with it. I can get out of here, man. Oh my gosh. This is kind of crazy right now. Yes, the P12 is underpowered, so if you have the top engine, it's not going to be too bad. Oh my goodness, man. Am I really about to get stuck with this thing? Let's see if I can get myself over this way. Yeah, let's try this. I'm gonna get my front end, like kind of like a round. I do want to pull this guy out too as well. Yeah, so the P12 and the P16 are going to be really bad with power. That's just how it is.
Please, no! No!
I know, right?
No!
Oh, once you buy all-wheel drive. I'm really stuck, I think. Let's see. This might give me like a little bit of a bump here. No. Let's see. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Oh, okay. Speaking of the P16, you're doing the final mission in Yukon at Offroad in Wisconsin. Please tell me there isn't any of those 20 cargo missions. There's a lot of cargo in Wisconsin. It's gonna be a lot. You were struggling to go up the... So, yeah, that's the thing. So, Lulu, that's the thing, man, is you need the max engine. And the max engine is found in Alaska. It's gonna do a lot better. It's still not gonna be like ripping up hills and stuff like that, but it's going to be a lot better. So once you find the final engine for the P16 and the P12, which is shared between them both, and it's also shared between the ANK Mark 38, you know, you have an engine for 3 vehicles right there that you probably will currently have. Yeah, Wisconsin's not too bad. I think you have a good time there. But yeah, you're gonna find, Lulu, you're gonna find the second largest engine in the game. Actually, it's wait. It's actually gonna be the 3rd largest engine in the game because now the new Dairy Special has the largest engine. So according to the PTS. If that changes, I'm not sure. It might not. You just hate going back and forth? Yeah. That's why I think a lot of these maps here are just awesome. There's not a lot of going back and forth. Cool thing is, I actually needed to get the P16 out of there. Because I need to do some logs with it. Yes, it does. Okay, give me my winch, please. Okay, thank you. To the farmer's house. Okay. Guess we'll go this way. Why not? Nope. And should you get the Season 1 pass when you're done with Russia, get Season 2. I would say in order, man. I'm going to say the order is going to be good because something that I think people don't think about is whenever Saber introduces like a new mechanic to the game or like a new feature, they use that same feature later. So I think by going in order, it gives you a taste, like almost like an introduction of that feature. Like, for instance, like cargo crafting. Now cargo crafting is like pretty much in every map. Also the prototype exploration unit, which is in Lake Cove. I've used that on multiple maps now that don't have the coverage from the watchtowers. Well, here's the thing, Ree. For the people that didn't have those things, that didn't have any DLCs when you first start the game, Michigan was a lot harder. When your only options were Fleet Star, a GMC with no all-wheel drive, a Kodiak with no all-wheel drive, and then, yeah, you have a P16, which definitely did help. You can crush this map with the P16, and you can crush this map with this vehicle right here. But like back in the day when you didn't understand those things, like I didn't understand that this thing was this powerful. For me, I was in the mindset of like, if it doesn't have all-wheel drive and diff lock, I don't want it. But, so like when I rolled up on this thing and fixed it, I got it back to the garage, I was like, wait, doesn't have all-wheel drive? Okay, sell it. So... the snow maps in Season 1, I really think that you'll be okay in Season 1. I think so. I think you'll be very, very set up very well. After you complete Tamir and Michigan, you're going to have a lot of good trucks that can crush that area. So I don't think there's anything to be worried about with like Lake Cove and Amandra. It's going to be good learning for you, and I think you'll do really well. I also have those map guides, the route runner guides, that'll help you as well with getting across the map. You'll see once you open it up, and you understand how to get across the map really easily, it becomes a lot easier. The Dan is really a really good truck too as well. Very good point holder. The Dan's the sleeper that not a lot of people really have thought about, but when you find the Dan, it's a powerhouse. How hard is it to get the 605R? I don't think it's too hard. The hardest part is like getting yourself opened up or getting the map opened up to actually get there. Now I know you can get there without necessarily opening everything up. I don't know. I don't think the 605R is like I would say I would only go get the 605R if you're in a moor right now. Like if you are actually doing a moor, I don't think you really need it in other places as much if you're not moving through a moor and on. That's just my 2 cents, honestly. I don't know. I think that getting very, very strong trucks in the early part of the game ruins your experience. Like when people say this game is boring and it's not hard, are usually folks that get really, really good trucks and play them in like really, really easy areas, and then they're dissatisfied. Actually, I can't make this turn. I'm actually gonna go straight. What truck do you need to get cargo out of the river in the start of Michigan? Wait, what do you mean by that? Can you elaborate a little bit? Oh my goodness, look at this thing. You just started. Okay, wait, let me see. Let me actually stop and see if I can help here. Alright, you said you're in Black River, right? What truck do you need to get cargo out of the river? Okay, so trying to think. What mission, Baked Beans? Welcome in as well, by the way. Oh, Johnny. So, here's the thing, Johnny. If you are actually playing in a moor right now, I think the 605R, it's going to take a little bit to get it because you have to open up the map in some regard. I know there's other ways to get it, actually, to go, like, take shortcuts and get it. It is a process to get it. However, I think if you were just playing the base game maps, or if you're playing, you know, other maps that aren't as hard as a moor, I don't think the 605R is really going to be needed, honestly. Okay, you're in Alaska. Okay, let's see. All right, hold on. I need to jump in a different game, guys. Let me go back. The trailer with the crane. Okay. But yeah, anybody who wants to get the 605R just to use it in crush terrain, like crush the whole, every part of this whole game, like you're going to do that. But the thing is, you're going to be bored after a while because the truck is so good, it makes everything else like obsolete. Like it doesn't make the game interesting because the game's not hard. So, all right, so you're in Alaska. Okay, so what map? I'm guessing Northport. So Baked Beans, you just started this game? So you probably shouldn't be in Alaska though, if you just started. Have you finished Michigan yet? Because actually Michigan is the first map. Is it harder than the plane recovery? I think so. But I don't know. The plane recovery is pretty annoying. Plane recovery is definitely pretty annoying. So Baked Beans, are you, what level are you? Did you just start the game or did you complete Alaska first? Or Michigan first? Let's see, let's go to a moor real quick. So for a moor, like, you have to, if you don't open up anything and you just want to go get the 605R, you gotta understand, like, these bridges are all out. So you don't have this access. So you have to find your way through here. Now you can do that. Like you could probably get through here somehow and winch your way through, or you can just take a massive vehicle and get through this ice, pull it up, go through the gateway. It's the mission. Oh, so you have completed that. Okay, hold on a second. Let me go back. Is it... I'm trying to think where those cargo... where those pieces are in the river. Is it right here? Wait, is it... I'm trying to think where it's at. Okay, wait. It's not this big container here, right? That's in this river. I'm trying to think where that mission is. What map? Baked Beans, what map? So Michigan is not done? Okay. I definitely suggest trying to finish Michigan before you come here, but I mean, it's a good change of scenery for sure. What map is it? What map is this on that has that mission? Because there's only a couple missions on Northport here. Because I know there's a huge container right here. The oil barrels in Smithville? No, he's talking about Alaska, I think. He said it's in Alaska. Then the only other thing that's in the river is this. By the watchtower. So I don't see my watchtowers on here. Let me actually pull up. Give me a second. Let me actually pull up. One second. I'm gonna pull up Map Runner. Because it actually has. Maybe I can find the mission. Give me a second. Lost Tube. Abandoned supplies. Two small containers by the watchtower. What's the mission called? It's called Bags on Ice. Has to be Bags on Ice. I think it's like in here. Right here. I'm guessing it's here. I think if it's Bags on Ice, one of them is in here, I think, and then the other one is down through here. I believe. The only one that's in the water is, I think, is down here, I believe. No? What's the mission called? I'm gonna look at this thing and see if I can find out what he's talking about. It's not the radio station, not the large pipe. He said it wasn't that one. Not stuck in the mountains. Not lost oil tank. So if it's Bags on Ice, which is it's four, I think, let's see what it is. Bags on Ice is 4 cement. Containers in the river. What's up, District? Welcome in. Okay, so containers in the river. Maybe that's not a task. Is that a contract? Okay, so okay, I got it. Containers in the river. 2 cargo containers. Okay. I'm trying to think where these are at, actually. There's a certain truck or trailer with a crane. Okay, so the thing is, you can do this. I'm going to show you real quick what I would do. Baked beans. Alright, so not much, District, just doing the randomizer challenge. Trying to help Baked Beans here. Okay, cool. Here we go. So Baked Beans, if you have a truck, let's go with probably what I know you have. You have the Fleet Star, right? Okay, so what you could do, what you very well could do is, some vehicles can do this. They can have this crane on them, and they also can use a sideboard bed, okay? And then something that they can also do is attach a hitch trailer with them. Some of them have the capability to do this, some of them don't. This vehicle can do that. Another thing you could do is, which I think is a better idea, is use, if you do have the BM17, or if you have another DLC truck, what I would do is, you gotta let me know what trucks do you have. If you have the White Western Star like this, here's essentially what I would do. This is the exact setup that I would put on here. I would put this crane on, and then I would put a low saddle, and then I would go outside my garage. Where am I at here? Hold on, let me go. Let me get to a different garage. Hold on. Maybe I should go to Northport, because actually the trailer store is right outside the garage. Yeah, so you have the White Western Star, which you probably do if you played Michigan. You probably have it fully upgraded. So here is what I would do. Not a lot of vehicles are really good for setting up with a trailer like this. But this is essentially what I would use. Okay. This is what I would use. I would use the Western Star. And I would use this crane with a low saddle. And this will give you 5 slots of cargo. What you could do is, and you can actually load your cargo right into this bed really easily. Drop it in there, pack it, you're good to go. If you would have a sideboard bed with a trailer behind it, you would have to extend this crane farther back or disconnect. I don't know. I believe this is going to be a really good setup for you. But you can test out your own stuff as well, but go check out my YouTube channel. I have a lot of reviews on these trucks, a lot of good map guides as well, so hopefully that helped you a little bit. But the White Western Star is I don't want to say it's a monster, it's a really, really good truck. It's going to be really, really good for you. But you're going to find a lot of really good trucks in here too as well. You'll find vehicles like this. You'll find this guy over in Alaska too, so you'll have this. This will be a really good truck for you to just, you know, if you get into a tough situation, this will pull you out, you know. You can use this for, you know, medium logs, a lot of other things. Okay, let's get back to the randomizer. Hopefully that helped you out, man. I know that was a little bit off topic with stuff, but I love seeing people that just start the game and they're just, you know, willing to learn stuff. Can the Fleet Star remove mud flaps? I can check. Actually, hold up. Yeah, let me check. I think... Actually, I don't know if it can. It might be able to. You know what really makes me mad, actually, is you can remove them? Good, okay. The thing that makes me mad is some vehicles can't remove those mud flaps. Like the Paystar. Dude, that drives me nuts. I know the GMC can remove them too. Absolutely, baked beans. Absolutely, man. Glad to help. Thank you for confirming that, Ree. I'm gonna actually go in here and check as well. So, I think it's here. Yeah, rear fenders. Yeah, it removes them. That's another thing I would do as well. If you can remove your rear fenders, do it. They'll just get caught on stuff. It's these right here. These things. Some vehicles can't. The mud flaps on the dairy are... Yeah, there's a lot of trucks that... I wish I could remove some stuff. That's just the way she goes, right? Alright, let's get back to this. The Paystar 5070 cannot remove them. Okay. Let's deliver this thing. The 5070. 5070 is the older one. 6x6. I'm not sure about the 5600 TS, actually. So not the twin steer Ghibli. You know, I'm just kind of thinking about now is this is going to kind of hinder me going over this bridge. Okay, here's this one. I believe this is the last task we have. And then now we're just gonna set up for some logs. Please don't get stuck right here. Please don't get stuck right here. I don't need this right now. Come on into the winner's circle. There we go. Oh boy. That there's quite a beater. Yeah, we beat it up for sure. If I'd known, I would have left it out there. If I'd known, I wouldn't have left it out there. Well, since you're already back, you brought it back. See if I can get it running again. Thanks anyways. Whatever, we got halfway through. Okay, we're halfway. You know what? Easier to just pull it through, probably. I also see that stump to my right that I don't want to hit. GG. Okay. Okay, now let's go jump in the P16. Hatch this trailer, go sell it. I'm gonna have to go sell another trailer actually. And then I'll have to buy one. So this is going to take a little bit. You know what? We'll go like this. Actually, we'll come over this way. Down. The trailer store. Man, I wish I had some gearbox options right now. Whew. Really could use some good gearbox. I think you should be able to remove them on all vehicles, honestly. That would be a really good feature. Just to be able to just get rid of them if you want to. If you want them, cool, it's fine. Man, I really do love the way this thing sounds. It's awesome. Man, Sabre, they need to buff this truck. They really do. I would love to see this thing get an engine that's like up there with the best. Also on the 6436 and the Voron Grad, Yeah, I think you should, honestly, I think you should be able to remove mud flaps if you choose. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're able to put customized paint, stickers, and all the other junk on your truck that you want, you should be able to just remove some cosmetics. Your truck's still getting muddy with the mud flaps. That is true. See, there's a good point right there. There's no use for them, right? They're gonna get muddy anyways. Oh yeah, probably will do that actually. No, we'll do that right now. So you guys don't take off the rear mud flaps in the 4900? They get bent when you turn sharp in your trailer? So if they get bent, why don't you guys take them off then? Am I reading that right, or am I stupid? Yeah, that's true. The engine is going to get damaged, that's for sure. But the good thing is, this thing can take a beating, and I can't really go fast enough to really punch this engine out. Oh, okay, I see. Man, this thing is just... It feels so... Dude, this thing feels so good to drive. Like, after you struggle... I said this last time, too. I probably am like a broken record, but... Once you struggle so much with winching with the highway tires here on this challenge, it's just like... It just feels so good. Did I put... Is this a hitch? This is a hitch, okay. I gotta go back and get that. First. Ooh. Oh, the mills you go through are mud pits? I bet, man. Oh, I bet. Dragging the trailer's bellies right through? Goodness. That's crazy. If they gave the P16 all-wheel drive, I think, to be honest, it's going to make it one of the stronger off-roaders in the game. Now, but you also have to think about this. Here's the downside of that, okay? Look at the P12. The P12 weighs just about as much as this. And whenever you have the P12 that has all-wheel drive and it's engaged, you know that you have axle freeze-ups a lot. That is the only thing, is you're gonna have to distribute a vehicle that already is a little bit strung out for power to all its wheels. So therefore, there's gonna be less power to all those wheels. That is the only issue I see. Other than that, I think it's going to be really, really strong. You'll make it one of the stronger off-roaders. That's why, like, I don't know, it's like, do you give it all-wheel drive? Make it, you know, an amazing off-roader, which it's still really good, or give it a more powerful engine to just allow for its amazing coated tires to just churn it out. I don't know. Some chains. Oh man, chains would be nice. That'd be a nice little feature for sure. I don't know. I think hoping for a bigger engine is probably a more realistic thing that I think that Saber would. I don't even know. I can't even say potentially deliver. I think it's probably would say a hope. You would hope they would deliver. Okay, let's go get some logs. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, we have to make 2 runs. I'm not doing the hard mode thing where I throw all the logs into a sideboard bed and then crane them out. Not doing that. Yes, the P16 is rather slow. No, that's right. You can't go everywhere with the P16. You absolutely need all-wheel drive in a lot of areas. You just do. That's when you have no assistance from your front wheels being able to pull you over things that you're kind of hung up on. Yeah, you just need it. You need all-wheel drive. Is in this game at some points it becomes a must. You can get away with it on like Alaska and the Michigan, maybe Tamir. I've gotten away with it on Tamir for a while actually, but I think what they should do is, I think the buff should be just give them a stronger engine. Just give them a stronger engine, man. Yeah, if it had a proper logging setup, that'd look pretty good too. Yeah, that's true. They do, that's right. Honestly, like, logging trucks go pretty darn slow. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, and that's why using Saber and using SnowRunner as, like, a representation of what should be real and what should be fake, I don't know, I think the argument's kind of futile, because this game will never equate to what real life is. Or any remnant of it. Like, they do a good job with, like, terrain deformation and stuff like that, and the physics of it are pretty darn good, but we have to be real. It's not going to be close to real life. Because if it was, they'd be driving super slow. Because usually when you're going off-road, like, you're not, like, blazing through things, right? So you think, so it lifts the back wheels up? I didn't see it lifted up. It probably does that sometimes, pending terrain. I mean, yeah, that's the thing, District. I mean, that's the issue is, but I mean, the thing is, you just have to be realistic. I mean, it's good to hope for things, but I mean, look at the Western Star. Look at the DLC, the Western Star Wolfpack DLC. None of those trucks have all-wheel drive in real life, but they still put them on there just because they wanted them to be more useful. But the thing is, like, I think they could have made the game a little bit more, like, realistic if they made the maps more like maybe like this. Like, you could probably get through a lot of these areas, like, at a slower pace, but I don't know. I think they wanted to try to make the game more exciting in some ways. Yeah, I mean, that's true. That's true. That's a good point. See, like, in real life, if you run over a huge boulder, and the weight of your truck is literally, comes down on that boulder, you're going to damage something where, you'll puncture your oil pan, and that's basically it right there, that's it on the spot, you're done. I think this is for medium logs. No. Oh, I forgot. This is a long log attachment. Oh, guys, I'm sorry. That sucks. That really sucks. Oh, man, that really, really sucks. That's a bummer. Well, I guess we're just going to drive around with the P16 for a little bit. Sightseeing and scenery, that's right. Good thing it'll be like an easy drive because, yeah, this thing doesn't really struggle. I could go through that swamp. I don't think I'm going to. But I don't know, man. If you ever seen somebody stand next to one, like a P16 in real life, this thing is huge. Like I saw like a gentleman standing next to this thing, and I was like, oh my goodness, like what a monstrous vehicle. I don't think there is. There might be subtle differences. I don't think there is though. I just think you have to read the tooltip, and I didn't remember that I was bringing long logs in and I didn't swap these out, so that's on me. Yeah, you just gotta look at them, and the P12 is even bigger. Yes, it is. So, like, I'm wondering, like, I'm wondering if the scale of this vehicle is, like, if they made this vehicle scale how it should be. I don't know. Maybe it just looks... I need to get in another truck and actually look at it. I think, like, when the guy was standing next to it, like, he could just dip his head down and essentially, like, almost walk under the vehicle. Like, under the middle of it, I mean. Like, it wasn't like he had to, like, he wasn't really hard-pressed to, get down, like, on his hands and knees to get under this thing. I should find that video and play it on stream. I should do that sometime, just to kind of, like, for anyone who hasn't seen it. District, have you played the new region at all? Have you actually, like, dug into it? If you're still in here, that is. I really haven't got into it. I don't know if I want to spoil it for myself. I really thought about it, doing it and, like, giving more impressions and stuff like that on him, but I don't know. I just want to actually play the game for fun. It's just... enjoy the process, you know? I feel like there's going to be so many bugs on the PTS, I don't think it even would be enjoyable for me to do it. It would just feel laboring for right now. You returned your game passes? Wait, how do you... Wait, you said you asked for a refund? You said you won't be playing Year 3? Dang, man. So what game is next? Yeah, you're at disappointed at full. Yeah, I can understand that. ETS and ATS? Nice, dude. Ooh, I made it. Actually, I still need to back up. Alright. Of course. Can't make it. Spin around here, and then I'll grab this trailer. Oh, nice. What am I doing? Let's see if I can find this trailer here. Long logs, shorts, 2 loads of medium. Okay, we got the right one now, boys. What in the world is going on with this thing? What the heck is going on? This thing is acting real weird. I think we're good though now. That was just really weird. Okay, yeah, we're good. Oh. That's what you're talking about. That's a glitch. That's what you're talking about, Johnny, yeah. That's a huge glitch there. Yeah, I agree. I agree. The map is seriously beautiful, though. Yeah, good. That's what you were saying about it, doing that. Okay, nice. Looks good now. Okay, first couple sets here. Oh man, that's a tough question, Ree. That's a really tough question. I don't even know if I can answer that, man. I think... I don't know. That's just a really tough question for me to answer because and ever since I've been reviewing trucks, I've been liking... It's weird, I'll go through these phases where I like a truck really better than others, and then it's weird. I don't know, there's like ebbs and flows to it. I think in general though, just because I've played the truck the most, I'm gonna say the 64131, but I stay away from it now, honestly. But that was like my favorite truck in the game for such a long time. No, I haven't tested it, but I heard about it, honestly. And even when I looked at the weight properties district, I honestly could already tell it was going to be tippy. Just from looking at the weight, I knew as soon as I saw the weight in the cab that they put in there that I was going to be tipping over like crazy. It's just sad, man. Like what? Like why? Like, are you serious? Like, it's a very wide vehicle. Very wide vehicle, very heavy vehicle. It's literally the same weight as this right here. You gave it the biggest engine in the game. So here's what they do. They'll like, I'm not trying to knock Sabre, but what they'll do is they'll add something, a good feature about an American vehicle, then they'll make all the other features about it terrible. So like right now with the Dairy, it has the largest engine in the game currently, if it's unchanged, if they do not change it, which is awesome. Thank you, Sabre, for that. However, they make its weight really heavy, and they make it tippy as all get out. And then they also make the vehicle probably can burn all of its fuel tank out just as fast as, you know, the twin steer. So it's like, well, like, you know, you give us something good. It's like you give us like, you dangle this like carrot out in front of us, like, hey, look, big strong engine, big truck. But then you get into it and you're like, oh, well, it just tips all the time. I haven't seen that with the axles are way off. No, I haven't seen that yet. They confirmed that no additional add-ons will come out for that truck. Great. But like, that's the thing, man. And then, so another thing is, they give it the strongest engine in the game. Okay? They don't give it a... I think I'm kind of conflicted on its gearbox options. I'm a little bit conflicted. I'm gonna say that. I think it's good. It has a high range. As good as it has an off-road. That's awesome. I don't know. But I also am starting to think it should have an advanced special. But then, you know, it doesn't even have an always-on diff lock. So it essentially is just going to struggle like every Tatra vehicle. But the Tatras, so it's like, why even use it then? The Tatras will have better balance. Like the Tatras have better balance, almost as much power. So why use the Dairy at all? Oh yeah, the HX 520 is awesome, man. HX 520 is a really good truck. It's just a balanced vehicle, man. Runs with poo. You only use the Tega B. But it's like, that's what they do. They'll give us... The Dairy probably could have been one of the stronger vehicles in the American fleet right now. Now, I understand that its engine probably isn't really reflective of it in real life. There have been some viewers that have posted some stats and some things, some information on engines, like, you know, the Kolob's engines compared to the actual Oshkosh engine and stuff like that. So in that regard, I guess they did give it more power than they probably should have. But I think they should have just made it, I don't know, a bit lighter, given it, I don't know, engine that the cat has maybe, made its balance good, and it given it a diff lock always on to make it kind of comparable to a Zix in some sense. Yeah, that's true. I can use that combo. I don't necessarily use the crane tow bed combo. Oh, I see what you're talking about, the tow bed. Yes, that is a good combination. That is a good combination. Yeah, that is. I like that a lot actually. So runs with poo. Why only the Tega 6? Why the 6455B? Run high, see if it keeps high. Let's try to go this way. So pretty much after this mission, I have two more. I have two more missions, and that's it. I mean, Michigan is done until I can reach level 8. I think in hindsight, I'm really glad I did the ×5. But it kind of stopped me from finishing this all out, which I guess it's not too bad. I think it's pretty crazy that I might finish Alaska, or might finish or get into Alaska for a while until I even get all-terrain tires, so 'cause I don't know if these 3 missions are going to level me up or not. And it's really not going to matter much because there's only 2 missions left. Oh. And then, like, another thing is I didn't mention also about the dairy compared to the new Zix 566A. So if you see my video on it, like, there is no collision hitbox on the 566A on its axles at all. There's nothing. There's nothing. So, like, you can clearly see there's a bias. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Like, when you see the Dairy's hitboxes, which, okay, I can understand that you're giving it that hitbox, right? Because it's there. Visually, its axles and struts and everything are there, okay? But then you turn around and there's a Russian truck there or an RU truck, I guess you would say, according to the game files. There's an RU truck that has no collision boxes where its axles are. Come on, man. Like, you're making it really apparent, like, who you're really for in this game. Okay, let's turn around. Let's go get the other set. I mean, anyone could go through and just look at that model and be like, what's going on here? Like, why? So let's see what I have here. So it's going to be... It's going to be more than that. It's going to be way more than that. I'm at level 5, so next level it's going to be like, I don't know, close to 7,000. Yeah, and then... updated grip chart. It's probably on MapRunner. But it's going to be updated, but it's not going to have the new tires or the new stuff. I don't think so yet. It might, but I'm not sure. But probably. I probably am. You're probably right. I guarantee I'm going to get through a good portion of the first 2 maps before I hit level 8. But best off-road tire? The best off-road tire is the OHD1. The OHD1 and the OHS2. If you're talking about off-road, like the actual category of tire. It's gonna be awesome to watch. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Scouting Michigan, Scouting Alaska is gonna be pretty cool. Cool. Oh, for the Ford F750? Those are going to be the UOD2s. The UOD2s are going to be the best off-road tire for that vehicle. Yep, no worries, man. I don't know, but we'll see. I'm hoping, honestly, I kind of want to keep up a little bit of hope instead of like just doubt. I don't know. I feel like I've been a huge skeptic in some regard on a lot of things, and I want to hope that Saber will fix some things. They're still the same. The DMHS is just the MHS tire with a different, basically a different look to them. There's no special property to them, which is also kind of sad. Yeah, so they're just the MHS1. So if you have an MHS1 and you can get an MHS2, get the MHS2. It's a better tire. But if you can't, the MHS1, any variant of the DMHS is going to be okay. I haven't found anything that shows otherwise. I don't think anybody has. From my sources on the PTS channel, there's nothing different about the DMHS and the MHS, or the MHS1, I mean. I think so too. I mean, they look cool, don't get me wrong, they look really cool. But also, like, if they're the same as the MHS1, I'm probably going to use the OHS2. The OHS2 actually can actually bite better than the MHS1. So if I'm like using the Azov, like the 64131, I'm probably going to put on the OHS2. So it's like, I don't know. Do you think the DMHS1 is better when you start using it? Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm really not sure, man, but what I've heard from grip coefficients, they're all the same, to my knowledge. Essentially, I think the guy said that everything is the same. This is the dually tires? I'm not sure, but the thing is with dually tires, they have a wide they have a wide hitbox, so they're able to sit on top of mud better. What's up, Storm? Welcome in, man. Everything is going good, man. Thank you for asking. So like an OHD, when I talk about the OHD1, it's just a very, very wide tire. This is actually an OHD1 tire, but this one has special properties. They're just a wide... OHD1s are actually a wider tire in the rear than the Tega tire. I think the Tega tire is like a 1.16 or something like that. I could be missing the actual number, and I believe the OHD1 in the rear are actually like, I think 1.2. So they essentially can take more weight and benefit from grip with weight, and not be overcome with being just sunk into the terrain. Welcome in, Dan Dozen. Welcome in, man. So, Storm, I see you were streaming last night, man. Did you make it? How far did you make it in Season 8? Man, I'm really ripping up this area, huh? You made some pretty decent headway in Season 8? Nice. Yeah, man. It is. I think I dropped by a little bit to watch your stream before dinner, and I saw you pulling logs with the Aramatsu. I think you had 2 Aramatsus at that point. Yeah, farming is meh. But I don't know. I think they're good maps. Definitely a much better feel for me. Yeah, that's a good workaround there. That's like one of my main complaints, man, is the trailer store. There's only 2 of them, and they're not in convenient locations. Crossroads is kind of easy to get to, I guess, but it still is a drive. But over on the Heartlands, it's just like, come on, man. It's a good idea just to grab 2 Aramatsus. Yes, the 3rd garage was nice for sure. Yeah, I agree. 3 garages, so much better. Actually, you know what? Have we ever gotten a DLC where there have been 2 garages on 2 maps? I don't think so. Actually, wait. Yes, we did. Cola and Amandra. Oh, and Wisconsin. I'm trying to think what else. Is there another one? I'm losing my train of thought. I'm trying to think. I think those are the only 2. No, actually, the Yukon as well. Cola, the Yukon, and Wisconsin. Season 1, 2, and 3, actually. Oh yeah, that was a huge upside for me, was able to use scouts. Even though I'm not a huge fan of scouts in general, it was just nice to use scouting, like actual scouting vehicles for what they're supposed to do. I thought that was cool. All right, let's go. Get this last log over here. I'll go sell this trailer. And then our last two missions that we have that we can currently do are going to be with those huge containers. So I think it's going to be the twin steer. I might actually use the Kodiak too, just to put him into the mix. That wasn't easy, right? But you've made it, and I expected nothing less of you. Here's your well-deserved reward. Okay, that's a good chunk right there. So as you can see, we are like 1,400 away. A little under that. 1,390, I think. 88% done. All the logging is done. Steel River Township's wrapped up. So we have to do instruments of development. So trying to think where I get these from. I think I get these from here. I believe I get this from here. Okay. So we'll do these. Drilling equipment. Why not? Boom, boom, boom. Warehouse access. Okay. First off, I'm going to take this over. Drop this off. And then I think the next one is that the ship. I think that's what it is. Oh, Lulu, that's awesome, man. Yeah, I told you, it's gonna be easy, man. You're not gonna have an issue with it. I would just enjoy it, honestly. Alaska's gonna be a very fun map for you. You're in White Valley now and you're about to unlock the garage over there? Good. Nice. I'm actually going to drop some of my fuel in this vehicle here. Because yeah, we're leaning on the twin steer today and the P16. We've grinded enough. Ugh, did I mention if this thing had all-wheel drive, its turning would be better? And sell. And over to the twin steer. Go get this cargo. Drilling equipment. I remember this little mud pit. Shouldn't I go the opposite direction? Probably. I don't think it's going to be that bad, though. Oh, shoot. Hold on. Oh, that's right. Oh my gosh, what am I talking about? That's right. Yeah, you're right. Shoot. You get the containers. I get the containers from the drilling sites. Oh, I'm so stupid. I'm all turned around here. All turned around. For some reason, I thought I was getting cargo from here. I don't know. Mistakes were made. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna, like, go around this. Good catch, KOs, by the way. I was like, what in the world? Keeping me honest. Oh, that's what I was thinking of then. Yes, okay. That's what I was thinking about. I was just one step ahead of myself, I guess. All right. Now let's go do this. Man, it's so nice that this thing has an awesome engine in it right now. Okay, this is the bridge that we built, I think, before with tasks, so. Yep. I remember being in trucks where I, like, didn't want to dip myself down in here too far, because I would sink. I remember those days. No! Oh, that's great. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, that sucks. That sucks real bad. Alright, well. Let's do this now. It was a good run. Yeah, let's do this. Refuel.
No, God! No, God, please, no! No! No!
Hilarious.
Really?
You know what I'm gonna do, actually? I'm gonna try this out. I think those are, wait, those are 5 slots, I think, right? Might as well just have, like, bring a trailer out. Yeah, honestly, I'm just gonna bring a trailer out. Because after I flip him, I'll just grab another piece. Bring it back with this guy too, and then sell this trailer, get back in the steer. Bring in an 8 slot? No way. Dude, no way. No way. If we were in Alaska, I would say yes. I would say yes for sure. Now I have to tip this thing over. How am I going to tip this thing over? Next challenge will be using an 8 slot only. Yeah, right. District has done that way too many times for me to do that. So I think the only vehicle that could potentially save this one that I have is going to be this vehicle here. Really, dude? Are you really doing this to me now? I do have the P16, I just don't want to deal with an 8 slot. I know what an 8 slot's about. It's all about dragging your legs and winching. Yeah, you did with Transtar. And that was epic. I also don't have a ton of time. Oh my gosh, what is going on? With me getting caught. Alright. Man, I should have like a flip counter, huh? I keep saying that. I need to get one. Really? Really it does? That is crazy. If that's true, that changes things. That changes things a lot. That is so funny that I flipped. Look at that thing. I really don't know if I'm gonna be able to get him back on his wheels. That's crazy. Okay, I'm gonna go in here, pack this trailer up, spin around, and I'll see what I can do. Take a little loop-de-loop here. No way, District, no way, dude. This dude started out in a moor. Like, started his gameplay, like, started his whole campaign in a moor. There's no way. There's no way I would think of doing that. He does the challenges. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Let's try this. I don't think this is gonna make it. Oh my goodness. You gotta be kidding me, dude. Oh my goodness, you gotta be kidding me. That is how strong P16's winch is. Insane. Good thing about... Okay, well... We're taking a little picture here, because that was... that was awesome, right? That was amazing. Man, that was awesome. Let's go save this file somewhere. Okay. Yeah, super strong winch, man. Oh my goodness. Yo, Nico, thank you for that follow. Appreciate it. Welcome in. Okay, so now the hard part, because I know I got myself into some hairy spot here. Okay, cool. That sounds good. That is a stock winch too, by the way. That's not any type of more powerful winch. That's the straight up stock winch for the P16. So that was awesome. Let's go. No, I'm not. I'm not doing a convoy. I refuse. It would take forever. It would be way too slow. I'm going to bring the twin steer back to the same spot, get another piece of cargo, bring that back, jump into the the P16, bring that piece of cargo back, and then we're gonna go do the last mission, which I think is that cargo on the ship, to be quite honest. I don't know, maybe. I'll have to check. You know, we can just do that right now. Hold on. So after I do instruments, it's harbor delivery. Yeah, this is gonna suck. So I believe your winch strength actually is directly related to your vehicle weight. It's a big part of the equation. So that's why P16 has such a strong winch. It's one of the heavier vehicles. So is this actually. The loaf doesn't weigh that much. It actually weighs, you know, let's see. Let me pull it up. I think it weighs a little bit more than some of the Scouts, actually. Or than most of the 4x4s. Let's go to... I don't have all the vehicle weights memorized. Okay, so here's the thing with the loaf. The loaf actually weighs the same amount as the Hummer. Same amount as the Hummer at 3.9 US tons. Yeah, no, you can. That's the thing, you can do that. That's just a testament of how good he is at the game, honestly. Like, winches, here's the thing, man, with a vehicle, if you can wedge yourself into something and pull, kind of like what I just did, there's a lot of things you can do with a smaller Scout with a winch. It's quite impressive, actually. Can I get out of here? He does pull some crazy stuff out in it, yeah. I have seen that. He just knows, he knows what he can do with the loaf. He knows that if he wedges himself in and just pulls with the winch, it'll eventually give. But man, I used to think, the crazy thing is I used to think the loaf wasn't that good. And here's a wild thing about this is the loaf. Max Power sent me a video of a loaf like sliding down a hill on like icy roads, and I kid you not, it looked exactly like a loaf in SnowRunner, like bobbling back and forth on its wheels, but still staying on its wheels. No joke, like it was amazing. It was crazy. I thought to myself, I was like, how is this vehicle still on its wheels? And yeah, it was the loaf, or the vehicle that is the loaf. Now you put weight on the F key. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, just sometimes, like if you just like if it's not moving, like lift it off the winch key and then hit it again and then hold it. And sometimes, I don't know, that's the thing, man. This game is like, it never truly walls you off of doing like really anything. Like even going through some mud, like there's very, very few situations like nowadays where like I'm like I'm sitting there, I'm like, I'm truly stuck. I need to go get another vehicle. You know, you guys sit there and see me like spin tires, turn my wheels. And if your vehicle's moving, like, yeah, you can definitely save yourself. The art of winching, right? But then you have those times where like you're sunk in, you're not moving, that's it. But if you still can move and you can turn your wheels and start to move forward, like, I don't know, I try to just do it until, I'd rather do that than recover or send a vehicle out. But I guess I'm just stubborn, right? Okay, I'm getting a coffee break or a sip of this coffee whenever I get to this point. I've been sitting here looking at this cup and it's been cold forever. Crushing ATS, nice dude. Oh, awesome, Johnny. I'm glad that's helped you, man. That video has like changed. It's changed the way I view this game, actually. Like, it really changes how difficult, or the difficulty of this game, or how I view it, I guess. So once you kind of figure those things out, I don't know. I honestly, like, when I used to, the crazy thing is, like, this game used to be so hard for me that I would legitimately take a vehicle out and kind of be scared of getting stuck. I'd be like, I'm gonna get stuck, like, this sucks. I'm gonna get stuck, I'm gonna have to recover, blah, blah, blah. And now I'm just like, whatever, let's go. I'm actually gonna move the P16. Alright, District, man, take care. We'll talk to you later, brother. Have fun on ATS. Appreciate you stopping in. Oh, yeah. For sure, some vehicles are very, very strong. The thing is, like, with, like, the knowledge from that video, you can... A lot of vehicles that we viewed as being very, very weak actually are pretty capable. It just depends on how you use them, you know what I mean? Like, okay, I guess I went out of order here, but this gives me a good chance to, I'm gonna sip this coffee while I'm holding the gas trigger. Yep. Yeah, it is. I think so too. And the crazy thing is, like, Xanth, I'm at heart, I'm a min-maxer. I really am. I'm like the epitome of that. In every game I play, like World of Tanks, World of Warships, World of Warcraft, I'm min-maxing all the time, man. I'm either min-maxing or I'm trying to either play to my strengths and I'm trying to minimize my weaknesses, or I'm trying to patch up the weaknesses of my gameplay with certain things, because I don't know, I recognize that there's a lot of things in games I'm not good at, so I'll try to use an ability or some sort of feature to, like, patch up that part of my gameplay. Or, like, I don't know, for just maxing, just getting the maximum of something and then like letting everything else just go astray. Yeah, man, the White Western Star is a really good truck. I'm sure it was good on the Mondra. I mean, yeah, you're always going to have vehicles that are going to outperform the White Western Star. But, I mean, it's still a really good vehicle. Yeah, that's true. That's kind of how hard mode is, man. Hard mode kind of forces you to pay for the things that you actually need. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's not a lot of luxury that you can have in hard mode. I mean, if you set yourself up pretty good with money, like, you can have, you know, some really, really good trucks that can crush things, right? But you also could have those some, like, very, very similar vehicles just by playing the game and finding them. Don't get caught, please. That's good, man. I'm glad you're liking the challenge. Okay, almost there. I'm gonna go sell this trailer, jump in the twin steer, deliver the last piece, grab another piece of this drilling equipment because I have to deliver it to, or actually I think I have to grab a piece of equipment from that site, I think. I think I actually have to grab it from the shipping. I think I have to get the shipping container from the dock. I think. If my memory serves me correctly, I think I have to get it from there. I don't know. We'll cross that bridge when I get there. You saved the P12 early on in hard mode. You tipped it and you had nothing to get it back on its feet. Because you sold... Whoa. Because you sold all your larger trucks to get it? Oh my goodness, man. That's a tough... Honestly, man, that's like a gut-wrenching feeling. Is whenever you tip a vehicle that really isn't hard... It really is hard to tip over. Hello? I know, right? Goodness. But man, tipping over a P12 is pretty hard too. Excuse me. Look how muddy this place is. I'm just cruising through here. But you see how much better we're doing with weight right now? The tires are biting in. It is pretty messy, but this is the last part of it. I'm gonna grab this container. Actually, I'm on to a different area. I'm on to Drummond Island after this. I have to go do the last mission that I can do. Oh, appreciate that, Johnny. Thank you, man. See, here's the final mission. Yeah, it's Harbor. Harbor delivery. Let's go. I have to actually go over here for a second. Give me a minute here. Actually, hold on. Let me just complete this, and then we'll deal with that. But I believe... I thought I got a container from that area, not to that area. I could be wrong. It's been a long time since I played Michigan, honestly. Probably too long. Yo, Street Fighter 22, thank you for that follow. Appreciate it. Welcome in. Oh yeah. Yes, Sandpack. Yes, Santa. That was something I needed to try to keep on my mind a lot. Especially in Black River, man. Oh my gosh. If I went somewhere without cargo in my bed, it was just so much harder. And I did it quite often, actually. I forgot that a lot. But yeah, cargo weight on wheels up to a certain point really helps your weight up to a certain point. Or helps your grip, I mean, up to a certain point. Which the developers did say. There's a certain point at which it negatively affects your grip, but... most of the times you drove empty. Well, here's the thing, Street Fighter. I had no all-wheel drive, and I'm currently using highway tires on most of my trucks. So that's really why I benefited from that grip. Or I needed that weight even more so. But if you have a good set of off-road tires or even all-terrains, you're pretty much going to be okay. But oh, you are new to the game? Awesome, man. Man, I love meeting people that first start this game, honestly. It's like the best thing ever. Love it. Sweet. As we suspected, we found oil out in the swamp. Lots of it. We appreciate clearing the space out. This place out. And the steps a new rig. Start pumping. Sweet. Oh, you've been playing since Christmas. Nice, man. So this is a different challenge, man. This is not actually me playing the game in a regular playthrough. This is an upgrade randomizer, and also it's 5 times harder to level up. So as you can see, I'm like almost 90% complete with Michigan, and I'm only level 5. And it's just very hard, just with the randomizer and stuff. Okay, so since we completed that, guys, I can't complete these at all because of this mission here. Out with the old. Okay, out with the old is... it needs a rank requirement of 8. But however, if I do harbor delivery, I wonder if it'll nullify this. We're going to see, because we're doing harbor delivery right now. Which, I want to go this way. I want to Drummond. I'm going to jump in the fleet start real quick, because I want to see something. You know, I try this at home. I know, this is going to be probably quite comical. Alright, so... harbor delivery. Deliver to the port. I thought I'd get these here. Drilling equipment. You know what I'm saying? Thought I'd do this here. Wait, that's a different mission. That's this. Cargo from the ship. That's right. Okay. Alright. I'm going to take a quick break, guys. Go to the bathroom real quick. And maybe fill up my coffee. And then we'll be back here to do the rest of this. So stay tuned. Alright guys, we're back. So, let's see here. So Street Fighter, you said you're on the super deal? I have only to do the super deal. Okay, let's see. Oops, I didn't mean to start that up. So you've done almost all the contracts in Michigan. Nice, man. So are you excited to move on to Alaska, I'm guessing? Super deal. Super order, okay. Yo, Chapo, thank you so much, man. Appreciate that. Fluffy Trucker, welcome in as well. It goes good, man. We're just, we're doing the last mission that we can do currently with these rules on this playthrough. Sadly, because, we aren't level 8. The super order, nice, man. Nice. I think they added the super order after... Actually, I'm wondering when I thought they added it like later on, whenever they added logs. I think they added more contracts than Michigan. Yo, Clutch, welcome in, man. You haven't missed much. You know, I'm just gonna back out of here. I don't like this little tight space, especially not with a twin steer. Just back it on up. Oh, Clutch. You're not following. Man, you missed it. We flipped the twin steer. You rescued the twin steer. Oh my gosh, did I run over something? Yes. Yes, Chapo. This is the latest. This is episode 14. So the one that's on YouTube is episode 13. So yes, this is the current. Yep, this is up to current right now. Yo, what's up, Ree? Welcome back. You love SnowRunner? You did a lot of driving like that? Really? Nice, man. So you've driven like truck off-road like this before? For anyone stopping in, welcome in, guys. This is a Upgrade Randomizer Challenge, episode 14. We are having a lot of trouble leveling up at the moment. And also, we cannot complete Michigan in its entirety because of level cap requirements on missions. So this actually is going to be the last mission in Michigan until I can reach level 8. So if you want to find out the rules for this challenge, hit !rules. And yeah, if you haven't stopped over at the YouTube channel, go over there. That's where the majority of my content is, with all the informational videos and such. And then this is just the channel where I stream. Oh, you're a retired trucker. Nice, man. You did a lot of off-road rural work? Nice. That's awesome. That is really cool. Okay, so I gotta try not to flip my truck over here, because everybody knows how the twin steer acts when it has all this stuff on it. Driving the twin steer gave you random anxiety? Or major anxiety? Yeah. Super sway, actually. Oh shoot, you know what? Hold on a second here. Give me a second. You're confused why I can't level up? Okay, here's why I can't level up. Because I've made it so the experience requirement to level up is 5 times the normal amount on each level. So whatever level this, see how this is 6,500 to get to level 6? The normal amount is actually times 5 below that, or divided by 5 below that, for the normal level up. Right now, I would probably be like level 20. I'm guessing near level 20-ish. So that's why. So at level 5, everybody knows I don't have good tires right now. Oops, of course I do that. Of course I would. I'm actually going to maneuver this thing to try to hit this bridge a little bit better. I don't think I'm going to do it. I don't think I can get it. I honestly don't think I can get it.
Stupid. Yo, you don't even know what stupid is! It's about to get all stupid up in here!
Ain't that right? Okay, so check this out. I'm gonna try to... Oh, come on. What is going on with you, my dude? Oh my goodness, what is going on? You'll spend more bits if I don't tip? I can't promise you that. No promises, dude.
Will I get over it? No. But life goes on.
So you just went to Alaska and you're currently have mud tires on. Would I recommend leaving them or chaining some chains on? So chap, my personal recommendation, honestly, man, I think anytime that there's ice, I'm gonna have chain tires. I think you're gonna lose a little bit of grip value from not having mud tires on whenever you're off-road, because there is a texture with mud still beneath the snow and stuff. But for me personally, I hate not having grip on like mountainous areas that are like icy rocks. I don't know, ice period on any surface. So I don't know. I honestly, for me, I'm gonna choose mud tires when I'm on a summer map or a fall map. But if I'm on any type of map that has ice on it, I'm gonna just put chain tires on. I'll sacrifice a little bit of grip to not slip and slide around, I guess, on icy surfaces. I don't know if that helps, but it's really personal preference, honestly. Yo, Cheesy Wheel, welcome in as well. You drive the twin steer a lot, but to be honest, it ain't that tippy, I feel. I think it's manageable if you put the OHDs on and you don't have the race suspension. I think it's it feels a lot better. No worries, chap up. Yeah, man, anytime. I think sacrificing a little bit of grip for ability to catch on to like icy surfaces is not bad of a trade, honestly. Yo, the drop B, thank you, man, appreciate that. Welcome in. Season 9 does look interesting. It looks good. Nice to catch you on Australian time. Well, good that you can see me, man. What time is it over in Australia, actually? Studded tires would be nice. That's right, Marshall. That'd be awesome. When you hit level 5 5 times, you'd be 14. Really? Wait, hold on. Really? That's odd. That's really odd, Xanth, because the last time I played Michigan through, when I completed Michigan, I was like level 20. I might have been 23. Oh, it's 7 a.m. 9 p.m. in Germany? Well, it's not that late there. It's not too bad, huh? 7 a.m., wow. Actually, not thinking about it, Xanth, your math might be correct. Because I think those last 3 contracts are pretty big. Now I'm thinking about it. Yo, Chap Up, thank you for that follow. Appreciate it, man. Welcome in. As I probably already welcomed you in. But thank you, though. Ooh, that could have tipped me over. That could have tipped me over. You're playing the same level of completeness. You know what? Another thing I'm missing out on is contest. I'm missing out on contest experience. I'm not sure how much that is as well, but... But yeah, I don't care about contests on this playthrough. I'm not a huge fan of contests anyways. So the crazy thing is this, it's like, I think I remember in hard mode, I don't know if they hacked the experience in hard mode or not. I don't think they do. I remember being level 6 at my first mission in Smithville Dam. I think on hard, that was on hard mode, I believe. Alright, so we gotta go all the way to the port. This is gonna be great. This is gonna be great. Oh, you live in Alabama? Nice, man. Roll Tide. Oh, you know what? You know what? Yep, I have to take this. I have to take this way here. I have to take this way. I'm going to tell you why. So I can't make this. I can't make this turn. I can't make this turn here. If I come up here and make this, try to make this turn, I'll hit this rock. So I'm just going to take the way around. Oh, you got there no contest? Okay. You know what I probably could do here? I probably could go through here. I don't know if I want to do that though. I mean, I don't know if I can even make that, could have made that turn work there, but I just didn't want to even try it. I'm wondering, should I go through this? Oh my goodness, should I go through it? I probably would flip making that turn, to be quite honest. Yep. What? There we go. I feel like the twin steer turns like, it turns kind of sharp, but just drag. Its back end is just like, takes so long. Whew. A famous engine manufacturer. Nice, man. Sounds pretty cool. Really? What name? Famous engine manufacturer. I don't know. What's up, Paul? Welcome in. Oh, Cummins. Nice, dude. Is it Cummins? Yeah, it's a lot more stable without the race suspension for sure. East Hartford, P&W. Oh, okay. So how's work been then? Drop B. I'm telling you, the twin steer with the OHDs and no race suspension, it feels a lot better. But I mean, if you're good with the twin steer without, or like with the race suspension, good on you. Oh, you're a testbed operator. Nice, man. Yeah, I don't know too much about where trucks are made and stuff such like that. I think I do research that stuff whenever I make a video to try to do some background information. But I'm not like a huge, like, I wouldn't call myself a huge like truck connoisseur. I think this game has made me a little bit more aware of like vehicle brands and stuff like that just because I play it. C17 has P&W? I don't know. I'm not sure if they do or not. I don't remember what engines. So P&W, that's Pratt & Whitney, right? Am I right? That's Pratt & Whitney? Oh, the C5 does. Oh, okay, that's right. Yeah. I'm not sure, actually. I'm not sure what Boeing put in the C-17 as sure of an engine. If you would ask me this question like 2 or 3 years ago when I was actually in the Air Force and this knowledge was like required, I would have known this. It's like I brain dump stuff whenever I don't need to know it. You think it's GE? I don't know. It might be. Yeah, I think it all depends on how you use a twin steer, honestly. It really all depends on the driver. The thing was, there's a lot of people that actually disliked my twin steer video. I think it was probably because I said some things that I'm saying now. It's really driver dependent. If you're a good driver, the twin steer's as good as the driver is, honestly. It's a super strong vehicle, but it's not like a carry vehicle. It's not going to just carry you through things. It's strong enough, it has amazing features to like run through stuff, but a lot of this game is balance, a big portion of it. For the Globemaster 3, is it? Oh, it's the Pratt Whitney? You like using it because you're lazy? Oh yeah, okay. That makes sense. Wikipedia. Oh, nice, man. I used to have, if I would have all my like old like Air Force manuals that have the specs and the complete workup on the C-17, I probably could answer that, but I don't have those anymore after I got out. I can tell you things about how much cargo we can hold and fly with and stuff like that. Max takeoff weights and stuff. I still remember those things. Yeah, dragging a trailer back to the shop is kind of annoying. I feel like they should have made more missions that go back here. Like, there's not much. You know what I'm saying? This is like, except for this thing. I don't think so. I got a call from the port crew to say the crate has arrived safely. Thanks for your help. Almost. Almost. 30 experience to level 6, guys. Yeah, that is true. That is a nice thing about hard mode. You literally can just delete them. Yep, you can just delete them and they're gone. That is insane. Is there a trailer I haven't found? 30 XP. Like, you gotta be kidding me, dude. See, these are all locked because of this, but oh, it's still, there's still that requirement still there. Okay, that's why I can't do this. Because I still have level 8 requirement. That sucks. That sucks. Man. It's alright, I don't need to do a contest. What I do want to do, actually... You know what? Actually, you know what? Hold on a second. I'm gonna get us leveled up right here. I'm gonna show you. It's this one right here. This trailer I never discovered. That's 30 XP. Actually, you know what? Behind the warehouse. What do you mean, like back here? I already picked this one up. Yeah, I already picked this one up. I discovered every other one. Where's that service one at? Service trailer on the north. I don't think so. Oh, this trailer. Yeah, that's a good one. Good one. Yes, there we go. Oh, there we go. Okay, we'll level up. We'll find those and level up. I'm actually going to go find both those. Good catch, KOs, as usual. Good catch, guys. Man, so many trailers on this map, huh? Look at those routes. You want to be caught up in those? Goodness. Okay, so we will level up, and then I'm just gonna honestly, I'm gonna leave all my trailers here, and I'm just gonna recover them. And it's gonna be on to Alaska, honestly. What in the world? Isn't that crazy though? Like, just enough experience to level up. Essentially completing the majority completing all of Michigan and only being level 6. Yeah. This is on Steam. Actually, this is on Epic. So my randomizer is on Epic Games. My regular playthrough and my hard mode playthrough is on Steam. Because the thing is, whenever you add this mod on your Epic Games, every save file takes on the randomizer. So, like, basically, if y'all would create a new save file, those would be randomized as well. So I only really use Epic Games for the PTS, this playthrough, and that's it, honestly. Saber really got their money's worth from me. And I really do want to come around here and sell all these trailers, guys, but it's just going to take forever. It really is. There we go, level 6. %, level 6. Look at that. 7,500 to level up to level 8. Or it's level 7, I mean. All-terrain tires unlocked. I'm going to go discover this other one here. Real quick, might as well. We're already out this way. Might as well just do it. Thank you for that. All-terrain tires. Finally. It's a nice little path here. Gonna be overpowered now. It's gonna be a lot easier now, for sure. I played a lot of challenges where I only used all-terrain tires, and they're pretty good. Okay, that's... Man, I have so many trailers to turn in. This is unreal. I would take probably an hour, maybe an hour and a half returning all these to the warehouse. The only thing is it would take me a long time. And I don't really think I need them, to be quite honest, because I have 250,000. And it's not like I'm buying any type of like Russian vehicles or anything like that. So you said you reworked your old PC from i7 1080 MSI on the weekend and installed it on Epic. Only Epic has a test server. Yeah, that's right. The only thing I don't like drop V about Epic Games is you cannot purchase the Navistar anymore. So like guys like me who started after the game dropped and didn't get to pre-order it, I couldn't get it. And when I asked to get it, they were like, "No, we're not selling it." I went through like avenues of like I contacted Saber. Saber told me to contact Epic Games. Epic Games told me to contact Saber, and then it went through this like loop, right? And then finally someone said, we're not selling it again. But however, I found out later that, I don't know, it was just a straight up it was like a what's it called? A pre-DLC, I guess you would say. So if you bought the game before it released, that was like your bonus, was the Navistar. Pre-order bonus, exactly. And so yeah, I think there was somebody was streaming and I was like, how did you get the Navistar? He's like, I have it on Steam, dude. Like, just go on Steam and buy it. So I took my whole file. I played on Epic Games, man. I think I have like over 900 hours now in Epic Games. And then I moved over to Steam and I put in like, oh gosh, 2,100 hours or something like that. So you have it on Steam too, all the DLCs, they got you as well. Yeah, they got you as well. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm recovering all my vehicles. There's no reason for these guys to be out. It is upgrade time. I want to take these. Oh man, it's killing me. Like, I have OCD with leaving the map have trailers on or cargo. Drives me nuts. Gotta do it though. Kodiak. Oh. Oh, this hurts. And the Western Star. 650 hours on spin tires, 530 on SnowRunner. Nice, man. Oh, man. Okay, so he already has all-terrains. He doesn't. U82 is the call. Oh, doesn't that feel good? I do have the race suspension for this, so now I can get the 45s. All terrains on this guy. Terrains. You waste a lot of fuel in hard mode traveling to trailers to delete them? Oh man. Yep, I know all about it. I know all about it. Okay, let's see here. I think I can get mud tires, actually. No. Level 7. Okay. We're gonna swap this color up, actually, guys. We're gonna go with the cool blue. Michigan is the best. Yeah, I think so too. I think so. Are you the only one who uses only mud and chain tires? What do you mean? What do you mean by that, Sandman? Alright guys, so like I'm gonna do a little recap here. So essentially, we started this randomizer. We completed as much as we could. However, The issue is this. So global map. Here's the issue, guys. Because of this mission right here that requires you to be level 8, I cannot do it. And this mission actually locks me from doing all these. Super order, cement for the region, and cargo from the ship. This honestly could get us to level 7. Johnny, thank you so much for that subscription, man. I appreciate it. Maybe I should do Tamir before Alaska, otherwise you get chain tires after. I'm gonna go in order. I think I'll be okay. You never use Allterrain or any other tire? It's mud or chain? I think you're missing out, man. I think you're missing out. There's a lot of off-road tires that I think are on par with chains. Or on par with mud tires. That link that just dropped in the channel, go click that link and go check out my mud running tips video. It'll show you a lot about some really good tire options and a lot of good like mud mechanics to show you that there's a lot of really good off-road tires that can match a lot of mud tires. But definitely mud tires are awesome. They're a great option. But sweet guys, all right, let's go over to. I will do a little bit of Alaska. I'll do a little bit of scouting. I'm not going to do much. It's not going to be a lot. All right. Oh my goodness. All right, gents. It's time for Alaska. Take all the experience I need, you know what I'm saying? Nope. I'm not gonna rush to get any vehicles. Definitely not rushing to get any vehicles. I'm not really concerned, honestly. After getting all-terrain tires, I'm not worried about Alaska whatsoever. What non-OP mods do I recommend? Honestly, man, I think you're asking the wrong person. I'm probably a guy that thinks most mods, 90% of mods are overpowered. I mean, the mods I tried, the highway tires on them were just crushing things. Like, better than mud tires. So, like, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not going to be the one to ask. I don't think that... I think there's a lot of OP mods, honestly. Okay, let's keep going. I know there's an upgrade up here. I think if you have a mod that plays like an average vehicle, like a B tier, that's a non-OP. But if there's a mod out there that outperforms a Tega, then yeah, it's overpowered. Anything that performs on Tega level or better is overpowered. Like, the Tega is one of the best vehicles in the game. Yeah, the reworks are cool. I think, like, that stuff is cool, yeah. Okay, here's the first upgrade. I believe this is supposed to be a race suspension? Both of them be. Honestly, man, like, if you could... Any vehicle that's in like my S or A ranking, if you get a vehicle and it can do like a container delivery better than all those vehicles, that's considered OP. Like, I've tried some truck mods from Max Power, showed me a few, and I legitimately put on highway tires, and I was running through mud in highway tires, like, better than I would with mud tires in the game. So like, for me, it's too easy. But like, to each his own, you know. Oh gosh, oh gosh. The Con Sentinel, get out of here. Oh my goodness, man. We don't find the Con Sentinel until Amor. The B model you knew from your childhood? I don't know, but I just don't think I'm the right person to ask, honestly. Yeah, Matthew, if you don't feel ruined, you don't feel ruined. That's fine. Yeah. It just all depends on how you feel. For me, I think if I played mod trucks all the time, I wouldn't have a perspective of the strength of a vehicle when it comes out, because I would have two different perspectives. But I do appreciate mod makers. I think they make very well made vehicles. And I honestly think some of them should be contracted by Saber, but that's just... Ooh. I actually think I'm stuck, dude. Oh no. Can this be true? Oh wow. All right. I know there's a mission down here. It's essentially what I'm going to unlock. Okay. Oops. I might do this mission actually. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna try it. No, this isn't. This is a this is the Scout 800. You find this in Black River. Okay, let's hook this up. Oh yeah, trust me, it's it's a difficult truck to drive. It's pretty difficult. I need to think of a different path up, honestly. I don't have the tires to I might have to go around. Oh, you did this mission in the Defender? Which one, the 90 or the 110? No. Oh, it for sure did. Always on diff lock. The old one, the 90, nice, man. Nice. I wonder if I can make it up there. I'm wondering if I can even do that. We're gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna give it a shot. Why not? So also, guys, I do have the upgraded engine because the randomizer did gift me the upgraded engine for this. So that's why it's actually doing a lot than it would in the stock configuration. So there is that. Take a picture here. Have to. Okay. So before, yep. One problem solved, so many still more on the table. Your help is appreciated as always. I'm actually gonna go down here. Wait, should I? Yes, I am. Wee-hee! Let's go. Okay, here's the other upgrade, I think, down here by the river or the water, wherever it is. It's down a little ways, but I believe it's one of the upgrades for the Hummer, but it should be something different. It does. It does beat the drop. It does. It does, but I don't know. I can't go without it, really. Or I won't have much range. I don't think it's too big of a deal if you don't put it on here on places like Alaska and Michigan because there are just so many trailers around and such, but... yeah, the extended fuel is just a nice perk, and then 300 repair points is pretty nice too. And spare tires, you know. The Scout's definitely... actually, you know, I'm gonna find this trailer. 1 second. This is experience. You know what's weird? I always go this way. Whenever I start Alaska, I always go this way. So I feel like if you don't, Like, there's nothing after this mission. There's really nothing for you to come back here for at this part of the map. So there's an upgrade, that little mission. After that's completely done. And then down here, same thing. Like, there's a few missions that come back here, but it's better just to start this way and then just, like, I don't know, make your way out of there. Now, if I started this on like level 1 and found the BM17, you could actually allow the BM17 to drive itself out. I've done that before. I've driven it out of its where you found it, and it's beat up too. It's pretty darn beat up. Actually, where's this upgrade? It's like over, I think it's down. Is that it? I think it's down there. Yeah, there it is. It's like drunk driving through an earthquake. Alright guys, let's see what we got. Another engine that I don't need, which is a scout engine, I believe. Yep. Giving me stuff for the Sentinel. Gosh, man, that's tough. That's real tough. The T830 helps you a lot at the beginning. Yeah, it does. Man, imagine the guys. I don't know if there's any people in here who started playing the game before there were like any DLCs. Man, those were some pretty rough times, I gotta say. We didn't have really much any help. I think whoever had the Navistar pack or had the Navistar pre-order, that helped out a lot. Actually, the Con Marshal did. The Con Marshal really helped. I don't know that it was, Xanth. I don't know. I don't think it was. I don't think they can just change everything. I don't think they can actively change the engine that they made the game. It feels less draggy? I don't think so. Why do you say that? You think because the Scout is doing good? Oh, I know I need to cross here somewhere. They can change the parameters? I don't know. That's something you could look up or go ask somebody. You know what you could do? You could actually ask the developers. You can send the email to Saber and ask them if they did. You couldn't get the CK to the first watchtower, really? Oh yeah. I think the Scout's a good little Scout, man. I mean, it just depends. Not going through that. My game feels speedy because my field of view. It could be. Could be it. Catch up with chat here. Is the randomizer giving you random upgrades and random upgrades on a vehicle you find? No. So they're giving me random upgrades so essentially they take all the upgrades that are, so like all the upgrades that are currently in the game right now from up to season 8. With what NakedDave did, he made a randomizer where they're all thrown into a hat. And all the locations that upgrades are found on each map, they're just random. Of one of those, basically, they're just randomized. But yeah, Xanth, I would actually message the developers and ask them that question. If you really want a good answer, they'll get back to you. That's the thing. They did me. I mean, I asked them about mud textures and all other stuff. They got back to me. Okay, this... Yes, okay, I know where to go. This is a good little scout trail. See, like, this is what they need to make more of. You know I want to tip here. For sure, man. I'm curious too. But the thing is, like, I think our perception of how difficult the game was when we first started is so much different than it is now. I think now, because we understand so much more about how to play this game, what works, what doesn't. I don't know. That's just my opinion. Random tree. But yeah, I also am spamming my clutch like crazy, so that's another reason why it looks like I'm going fast. Kind of wish I had a better gearbox, to be honest. Okay. Thought this is gonna be easy, especially driving like Lodestar. Come on, Lodi, give me a bump. Give me a bump. Nice. Oh, I want to take a picture of this too. Sorry, guys. 1 second, I have to take a picture of this. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. How do I like the Lodestar? I think the Lodestar is super powerful. One of the more powerful scouts in the game, honestly. The drop V, yes. I think that's pretty accurate. I can only really speak about my own experience with like being misguided early on. So the thing is, man, when I first started this game, a lot of people have heard this, and if you've heard this before, you can just tune me out. But you know, I almost quit. There were two trucks that essentially kept me from quitting. Was the Paystar and the Azov. And the crazy thing is like, the game was really hard, and we have a lot of content creators that make videos on, this is the best starter truck in the game, get this truck, it makes your life easy. I was a guy who clicked on that, okay? Because it was either that or I was quitting. So I got the Paystar, got the Azov, and to the end point is I used the Azov 64131 for a lot. And the 64131 is so good that it took away a lot of my skill, I think. I didn't drive trucks like the Fleet Star. I didn't drive trucks like the GMC, all those other, like the Twin Steer. It didn't develop my game. I essentially just held the gas trigger and I was just good. It crushed most maps I was on. Then I got to the Tega, same thing. Didn't really help me out. It wasn't until I lost my game file here on Epic Games that I restarted, and then I actually dedicated myself to actually learning the vehicles or just trying to play differently. Because honestly, like, that's when I felt the game started to become boring. Because I was just crushing maps. I was like, this is not that hard. And I remember going into streamers' streams, I guess. I would go into other people streaming and I would say, hey, this is the best truck in the game. You need to get this. And they're like, it's okay, dude. I'm gonna play with this truck for now. And I couldn't understand why people weren't listening to me. And I was like, yeah, the game got boring. And I think when the game gets boring, it's too easy, honestly. But I mean, there's other reasons for the game getting boring. Because honestly, like, I have a ton of hours in this game, and it takes a lot for me to like keep up. Yo, Christina Marie, thank you for that follow. It takes a lot. Like, it took this randomizer to like reignite my passion for this game, because at a certain point, man, it's like, what do? You know what I mean? So that's just my spiel, honestly. Like, take it with a grain of salt. This truck is going to make a big difference when I put it to work on my farm. Thanks for so much. Yeah, your farm is frozen. 590 out of 7. Let's see that again. 590 out of 7,500. That's a lot. Anyways, y'all, that's coming up on 4 hours. We did finish as much as we could in Michigan. We will be back in Michigan whenever I hit level 8 to complete it. Those last 4 missions or whatever. That will happen. But I suspect we will probably be a good ways into Alaska until then. So what we'll do is we'll get as far as we can here on Alaska, and then yeah, we'll jump back over and complete that, then get back into Alaska and just keep going. So hopefully I didn't step on anybody's feet with talking negatively about mods. I do really appreciate the mod makers out there. You guys do a great job. Anybody who wants to use mods, please, guys, don't be deterred by using mods just by what I say. If you like them, it's awesome. But thank you, Dark Salmon, for that follow as well. But yeah, just my perspective is different. That's okay. I have different perspective than other people as well. So anyways, y'all, I'm going to get off here, go get something to eat and relax. So hope you guys have a wonderful day, night, morning, wherever you're at in the world. Please stop by next time. Give us a follow. Go follow my YouTube channel as well. We'd love to see you. Have some comments over there as well. Thank you for that follow as well. And as always, God bless and stay upright. See you later.